Good day, ladies and gents. In this video I'm going to talk about the new event Khorovod, how to complete it, tips and tricks, and everything you need to know. So let's get straight into it. If you go to proper, one of the tasks will say Khorovod, and whenever you click accept, proper will give you a Khorovod armband and an ability to buy it as well. So you can buy the armband if you lose it or if you delete it. I don't know, either way. So it asks you to reach interchange in the Khorovod mode, and in order to play Khorovod mode, you click on Escape from Tarkov, you choose your PMC, click Next, and in the top right corner there will be a Khorovod mode, which is clickable. You click Switch, and the only map you can select from is Shoreline. So if you go into Khorovod mode and you go to Shoreline and you go then to Lighthouse and Reserve and you die to Reserve, all the progress gets rolled back, the progress doesn't save. Once you die, once again you have to start from Shoreline. So let's talk about preparations. Since you will have to spend 6 raids in the game, you have to go from Shoreline to Lighthouse, from Lighthouse to Reserve, from Reserve to Woods, from Woods to Customs, from Customs to Interchange, and then the quest is done. So that's a lot of time you spend in the raid. So first of all, I would advise to bring a lot of bullets. Generally speaking, I think 4 mags and 180 additional bullets was enough for me, but I was playing in a team of 4. Doing this quest as a team is much easier. I would also recommend bringing 3 bottles of water and a bit of food, maybe like 1 Iskra pack or something. Generally speaking, food is easier to find, and food refills way more energy than a bottle of water refills of hydration. So bring 3 bottles of water. And if you play in a team, I would advise to bring at least 3 or 4 40-degree fuels, because this is what you will be using to turn the generator on. And generally speaking, fuel does spawn every single raid right next to the generator or the Christmas tree, and right next to the Coca-Cola Christmas cars. Every single raid is a guaranteed spawn, but you have to be the first ones to get it. So regarding preparations, this is more or less it. Probably playing nighttime makes it easier, because there is less PMCs and there is less scavs during nighttime. And once you're ready, assemble your team, select the time, and off you go to Shoreline. So this event is actually one of the New Year's events that BSG launched, and if you go to escapefromtarkov.com/New Year, it will give you this page, which will tell you how many successful Khorovods have been finished, and right now it's 5,500. And even though we have done the quest, as you can see, it says completed 1 right here. The quest is not complete yet. BSG will have to manually close this quest, and then everybody who finished it at least once will get an achievement. So that's how it works. Let's talk about the maps right now. So on Shoreline, you go to the resort, and the tree is located right next to the west wing. There's a small village that you can see, and generally speaking, we've left 1 guy right next to the Christmas tree, so he can actually sit there and kill the scavs. This is the village, Christmas tree is right here, and you need to repair generator like, I don't know, 5, maybe 6 times, and after it's done, you just move to Lighthouse, and that's about it, yeah. After spawning on Lighthouse, you need to go to the nearby village. The Christmas tree is really close, so this is the nearby village. You drop down and then you turn left, and the Christmas tree with a small village located next to the main road and the 2-story dorms, 2-story house. Once again, you just power up the generator and you kill the scavs that are coming in. I'd say generally, if you play it as a solo, this little bus stop right here is one of the safest places where you can be at. Because the scavs really go from left to right, or they spawn on the main road and they push you from the rogue side, and this is a safe place. They can't really see you, so this is where I've spent majority of my time, killing scavs and helping my team out. After Lighthouse, you go to Reserve, and I think Reserve is one of the most difficult maps. It's to do with the fact that the tree is located in the middle of the map. Actually, let me quickly show you where the fuel spawns on the Coca-Cola cars. So here's the Coca-Cola car. On Reserve, those cars spawn on every single map. And if you come to the car right here, fuel is located right there on the first car only. So this is where the fuel is. And on Reserve, we'll go into the main building, which is a which is called School. Also, compared to the other maps, I think Reserve has more PMCs than the other maps, so we had to kill a player before we started our Khorovod mode thingy. And yeah, I've just sat inside this building. One of our guys was checking on the generator. Funnily enough, I think one of the scavs actually went to the GL and he tried to lead us up with a stationary grenade launcher that's located on top of the hill, so pay attention to that as well. After Reserve was done, we just went for the woods transition, which is right next to the train station. So we followed the right fence all the way down to the train station, and this is the place where the transit is. Then we've successfully transited to woods. Woods seemed pretty easy because we didn't meet any PMCs, and the tree is really easy to find. It's located right on the sawmill, right where Sturman spawns. You activate the tree. I've done absolutely nothing this raid. I've just sat in the wagon that is right next to the small village, and I just chilled while the boys done everything that needed to be done. But a really fun thing happened at the very end. I think it was a small bug. So we've finished the generator, right? It ran for 5 minutes. We fixed it a couple of times and we're ready to go. We went to the transit. However, the problem is that whenever we came to the transit area, it didn't show us a transit, and we were really confused. Because whenever we looked at the top right, it said the transit to customs is open and there was no timer, so we've done the generator. But whenever we came back, the generator was off, and there was around like 30 scavs dancing around the tree, which was a little bit creepy, but we had to kill those scavs and relaunch the generator. And after that we went back and we were able to successfully extract and move to the next map, and that's exactly what we've done. On customs, generator and the tree is located right next to the boat extraction. You can see the village and the tree. Boys activated the tree, they put the fuel in the generator, and the music started playing. I went into the little shack place, and to be fair, I've done a good job protecting our guys because the scavs were spawning behind the shack, and every single time I would see those scavs come out, I would just stand up and kill them. I think I've killed roughly 20-25 scavs all alone by myself from this shack, so this was a nice, neat area. After that, we've ate some food, drank some water, and we were ready to go to the last map, that is Interchange. Transit is located where the garage areas are, right behind the big red. So this is the transit area. We have a fuel car right there. You go a bit further, boom, transit area to Interchange. And funnily enough, as soon as we spawned in Interchange, our quest was done. So we technically didn't really have to do the generator thingy on Interchange. The quest was complete. I think even if all of us died on Interchange, it would still count the quest as done. However, we decided to end it just, for the memes, for the Christmas and New Year spirit. So Christmas tree and the gen located in front of the main entrance, right next to the like singing scene or whatever it's called, like this area basically. We turned it on, barely any scavs spawned in, we killed them, and after the marathon mode, after the Khorovod mode has finished for us, since we finished the last map, we've got every single extract opened up, and we just went to extract on Emercom. So this is my journey. This is how I finished the Khorovod mode with my Russian buddies, with my Russian stream mates, if I can call them this way. And if you have any questions, check me out on Twitch or post the comments down below with the questions of, I don't know, anything related to the game or the Khorovod mode. I wish you best of luck completing it. I think this quest is really tough, especially since the blizzard is coming to the game, and whenever you spend too much time outside without drinking any alcohol, you get frozen, and you're gonna get this frozen screen, and your stamina is gonna decrease. But other than that, there is no debuffs, to be honest. I think this quest is kind of tough, and I don't know how many people will do it, but if you do decide to do it, try doing it in a team. That's my advice. I think it took us roughly 4 or 5 tries to do it. We would die on Shoreline once or twice. We died on Customs once, which was really annoying. We spawned in and we ran into a team and like 3 of us died, which was a bit lame. So yeah, it might take some time, and the overall journey, the last time we've done it successfully, I think it took us roughly 75, maybe 80 minutes, like an hour and a half. So you will need some spare time, and the problem is this is early wipe. getting gear is really tough, and we were really low on money when we finished it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm and type a comment down below for it as well. I will see you in the next one. Take care.